July 29th, 2026. Hey, how you doing, garden friends and channel surfers? I hope your gardens are growing well. Thanks for popping by. I have lots growing in the backyard. I'd love to show you if you have the time to stick around and hang out with me. Yeah, I appreciate your company. My name is Robbie. If you're new here, welcome to my garden and my little greenhouse. Somebody said I like your phone booth greenhouse. Yeah, I sit here and talk on the phone. Anyway, it is 9 a.m., July 29th. Yesterday was my sister Gail's birthday. Happy birthday, Gail. I love you. Miss you. See you soon. I'm going to have the backyard tour and this front yard tour separate like I always do because I usually can't fit it all. And it's supposed to downpours over the next couple of days, so it's now or never. I think I sang that the last time. Anyway, let's go see what I have in the backyard. And yeah. And well, since I'm in the greenhouse, I'm going to show you what I have in here. Just a couple of things. I decided to try yellow watermelon in here. I took the glass shelves out of here and Robbie rigged it. And but I noticed the ones outside are doing better because this doesn't get a lot of sun. I thought it would. But with the tree coming up in the morning, it gets some for a big part of the day, but then there's another tree over there that shades it a bit, depending on the time of year, of course. My cayenne pepper, it was quite yellow, but I fed it another egg. And then I layered it with sand because I noticed those gnats were getting here. So, but yeah, I want her greener. But I noticed that she is getting greener at the top. So I think the egg helps. I fed her an egg. The first time I noticed something dug a hole. So the second time I put it, I covered, I put a bunch of mint because mice hate mint. And I put garlic mulch around my other watermelon. But here's my jalapeno. I already picked quite a bit of red ones. I wait till they're red. They will turn red after, but I like fruit to ripen on the plant. She was so much better last year. Hope she comes around. So here, the flowers here are getting hidden. I have a loop in here. She's finished. This was a beautiful valerian. And I transplanted a zinnia that wasn't doing well here, but it doesn't get a lot of sun because of the corn. This is a giant Benary wine. I covered a few for the bouquets because you don't want bug damage in your bouquets. And these corn were planted after because I thought, why am I saving a few seeds? So I planted the rest of them, but they're not getting the sun. And I don't know what I'm doing when I'm growing corn, so my neighbor Fong, he's like my Mr. Wilson if you've ever seen Tim the Tool Time. You see him with the hat over there and he gives me good advice. Sometimes I don't want to hear it, but like, oh, my garden was so much nicer in the front last year with all my dahlias. Yeah, I know, Fong. But look at this. Come on. The reason why I'm growing the corn more than for the cob is for the silk tassels. So there's going to be silk tassels that'll come on the corn later that's very good for urinary tract infections and urinary health. So if I don't get any corn, which Fong thinks, the raccoons will come just at the right time and destroy it. So I fenced it in here, and they'll end up climbing there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. These are the most beautiful smelling sweet pea you will ever smell. Oh, my nerves. It's so good. So this is the sweet pea flower, and these are sweet peas. Aren't they cute? They're so delicious too. But they have really nice little white flowers. Yeah, I'm really happy with these plants. I love how the water droplets just sit on the plants. This dahlia is Sweet Natalie. I hope her head tilts up eventually. She's kind of got the cafe au lait colors. This one was a gift, and it didn't come with a name. But she's quite beautiful. I love her. She goes really nice with the giant Baneri. But they're not big like this one. So let's see. I just transplanted a Cosmo here. I have to show you. I don't know if you propagate Cosmos, but and I don't think I'll put dahlias in grow bags next year. I mean, some of them are okay, but no. I know they would have rotted in a real pot because we got so much rain. It wouldn't have dried out as fast as the grow bags dry out. That's why I put them in grow bags. And I did my ranunculus in grow bags so they wouldn't dry out. This is going to be a really nice, beautiful, dark purple phlox. I have a couple of delphiniums here. They're slow growers, and I noticed that there was a tomato plant coming up there. So I like surprises, so we'll see. Some sunflowers that I transplanted there. Some more cosmos coming up. This is why you always have cosmos. It goes to seed, and then they fall all over the place like dill does. But yeah, look at this. It's like, what? How tall you are. The cosmos, once you have them, you never have to plant them again because they're like a weed, like dill. So I had my comfrey and I chopped it down. I left a few for the bees, but now I'll come and get the seeds before they end up in my compost bin. This is the cup plant. You've seen them in my other garden tours, but yeah, the cup plant has a really nice square stem. The natives in the past would break them off and they snap really good and they would brush their teeth with it, but it creates a cup and it holds water for the pollinators. The bees love it. I must say I haven't seen many bees this year, which is sad. You know, as a painter, you see this side of the house that gets all the fungus? That's how I see cancer. Cancer grows in an environment that makes it thrive, an acid environment, moist. In Ayurvedic medicine, it's dampness. Cancer's dampness. All those itises and fibromyalgias, everything is like dampness in the body. If you were to spin this house around and hit the sun, that then wouldn't have the environment to thrive. Anyway, that's my painter's lesson for today on Cancer. Change the environment and it changes what can grow. I had some pollinators die, so I cover it over here. But if you don't want mosquitoes, you kick it. As apparently mosquito larvae needs calm water for 4 days, so any stagnant water you want to shake up. Here's a cafe au lait. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, she's so beautiful. I got a dragonfly on her yesterday. I need to give this tomato plant another egg. I only gave this one egg and it did great. But now look at this one, because I gave her an egg after I gave her an egg. So I'm gonna put an egg next to this tomato. It's pretty deep. Just gonna crack it. Not gonna break it. Now I'm gonna go put some of these near the other ones. Great if you have chickens. So, yeah, I'm gonna come out, dig a hole next to her, and put another egg. And then you'll see next garden tour. She'll be nice and green and stronger. Like these tomato plants here, I'll show you. But before I get there, I have to come and thin some onions, but isn't that opal basil beautiful? Oh, beautiful basil. This is a holy basil that I'll have to pull because it's gonna get big, but I'm gonna cut these holy basils for tea. And so I don't know what this tomato plant is. It's got a little bit of blight, I see now. But I'm thinking, whoops, we got a lot of rain, this one split. I'm thinking this ended up from my neighbor Fong, because he grew this kind last year and this year out front. You're hanging on to my tomato plant. Okay, well, whatever. So I have sweet potato vine everywhere because I like it, but it's not doing so well in the pot. I tried to feed it and it's not as green. But yeah, I love sweet potatoes. This is Purple Stokes that I saved from last year. No, actually this one isn't the Purple Stokes. This is the one I thought wouldn't do very well. And yeah. Ooh, I'm excited to show you my chickpea plants. Look at these chickpeas. These are black chickpeas. And they have pretty purple flowers. And it's my first time growing this. I had no idea how it was going to grow, and I had to put this on as an extra support. This was all hanging out. It was nice and green, but now I think it's getting a little crowded. These are the orca beans. Yeah, I'll show you a picture. I'll have to get out here and pick these, but they're the orca or yin yang bean. So I will let them dry because I want the dry beans. I have them here. See how hanging over? Have to get her supported up. Here is all the red peppers I thought I grew, but my seeds got mixed up. That happens every year to something, but anyway, not like I need this many cayenne peppers, but these are all cayenne peppers. Doing better than the one in the greenhouse. But yeah, I put an egg here and over here. I put an egg between these two and an egg between these four. So I don't think it did much. I don't think it did much here. But cayenne pepper is the slowest growing pepper I think I grow. But this one's looking nice and green. And a comfrey that decided to grow there, and I'm gonna pull that and use the root for my cream when my cannabis is ready for cream. It's coming to the end of the season. It's getting a little yellow. But here's the watermelon outside, doing a lot better. And I went and I put some garlic mulch when I was done my garlic peeling. And yeah, put it around there. Seems to help so far. Knock on wood somewhere. No squash vine borer. Oh, this beautiful Queenie Lime Orange wasn't doing well in a pot, so I just transplanted her here yesterday. I just love her. And I never grew hollyhocks before. I never expect them to get this big. There's 2 hollyhock plants in here, the black ones, because I thought it would look nice with the black greenhouse. And I have a lupin in there, and I had a couple of snapdragons in here that fell, and well, I don't think they like it in here anymore. It's too shaded, so. And I don't know about this Cosmo in that pot, looking a little yellow down there. But last year my Cosmos did really good in the grow bag, so I was running out of places to put them. So back up here to my tomato plants that I thought were gonna die. They had a really bad case of blight. I found out from AI that this is blight. That's what blight looks like. I asked if I overfed my tomato plants, and it said no. Looks more like blight. Really bad. So I cut all the leaves off, sprayed it with peroxide water, and I wrapped it. Wrapped each of them copper. This copper apparently sends invisible arrows and kills bacteria, so we shall see. So far so good. Oh, I see blight. We've had it really wet season, and the heirloom tomatoes are susceptible to that, but this is my favorite tomato plant. But look at this basil. I have to show you the best salad dressing on the planet with basil and oregano. I really have to get organized with this video making. Yeah, because it can be time consuming. So these ones over here get more sun. I had them all over here. But one of them was starting to get powder mildew, and I separated them because I didn't want powder mildew on all of them. And these get quite a bit of sun, but this one with this tree and this one gets shaded. But in pots I can move them around. But this one's starting to bud here. This one too. Tell you what, if you have not made cream with cannabis yet, you're missing out. I make a cream for my sister's skin cancer, and she raves about it. She calls it her gold. So I don't know what's eating it, but something is. And I probably won't grow in pots again. They are way, way bigger in the ground. Way bigger. Like I find every plant is way bigger in the ground. Hey, and this is the only dahlia cutting that worked out. And this is the Arabian Night. And it's the first time I put her in the ground. Last year she was in the grow bag. And this year she's in the grow bag over there. I'll show you the difference. That's the difference in size. And she's lacking. You have to feed her. I tried to get her out of the bag, actually. Tried to put her in the ground, but I couldn't budge her. I'll have to wait till she's done. Isn't she cute? I love her. Since I'm over here and I showed you this Cosmo, I want to show you propagating Cosmos. So I've taken the tops of Cosmos many times to try and get a cutting to root. But no, but look at this. If a branch falls off, or you pinch off a branch, oh, the flies are bad, it roots in no time. So these are little branches, are they? Yeah. As long as you have that little branch, it's way easier, I find, to propagate them. So that's what that one was. It was one of these and I threw it in the bag. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna try and find more spots in the ground. I have too many over here, so I can't put any more there. This is Copper Boy. Oh, and there's a Japanese beetle. Oh, hang on, I gotta get him. Some water. Get off. Sorry, honey. And that's why you put the bags on. Okay, so people put soap. My neighbor Fong says put salt, because after a while they start stinking apparently. But if you don't kill this guy, he will swim and float for days and days and days. They don't die in water. So yeah, I will pull him out later and step on him, send him on his merry way to the next life. Don't come back as a Japanese beetle. Oh, I forgot. This one is, I think it's Lindsay Michelle. I'm not sure, but she changes. She starts off really red and yellow, and then she goes to like a pinky color. So yeah, she's beautiful. I really love that Arabian Night color too. This is Castle Drive. She's so pretty. I almost threw out, I threw out many dahlias this year because they had what I thought was a disease. In the end, it might have been just the stress of cold weather, but I'm glad she came back around. She's a heavy feeder. I had to give her a lot more food than the others, so. This is my winter savory. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. Just starts taking over. But I love her. She smells like a thyme. But this is lemon thyme. So I think they're gonna drown each other out here soon. Well, the pineapple plant, I don't know if I'm gonna get a pineapple, but it sure is cute. I think I was supposed to remove these and put in another pot, but I can't take in too many plants this year. I just can't. So I have carrots here and there, and I have this really nice salad, Renee's salad mix. Cut and come again. I like it. Really good. And there's my oregano. I gotta make that dressing and show you. It's so delicious. And this one is Twilight Girl. And here's my garlic chives about to flower. I got some here, here, and in there. And this is my turmeric. It's my turmeric. Got some sweet potato, some zinnias, sunflowers, cosmos. This is a really pretty daisy. I gotta cut them so they'll come again. They're really pretty with the forget-me-nots. I sprinkled more seeds. Forget-me-nots, I love them there. So I have a little patch of yarrow here, and in the front I have a few patches because I'm trying to get the colors that I want. I have so much white, so all my white yarrow that pops up I will be getting rid of. Look at that tomato plant. I think that one is a Tiny Tim. I found it in the front where my Tiny Tims were last year. Look how nice and green it is compared to everything else. I have a couple of zinnias, echinacea that's not doing good here because there's not much sun, and lots of weeds, and my rose bush is dying, and there's another garlic chive that I thought would save my rose. That's why I planted garlic here this year, but she's gonna come out. I don't think I can save her. It's been 3 years trying to save her. Here's the Jerusalem artichokes I keep pulling. I had mentioned in a couple of videos, you'll never get rid of it. I figured I'd let it flower and pull it so I can show the flower and compare it. This is wild Jerusalem artichokes. Yeah, look at, whoops. Yeah, look at those Romas. Okay, so I gotta show you myrtle. This is Myrtle's Folly. This is a special one for me because my mother, her name was Myrtle. And she's on the other side, so she's usually looking at up the window where I sit. Some more Jerusalem artichokes. I have to pull this one. I'll show you. Looks like there's actually not much root on that one. And I'm gonna pull these two because they're a lot of work to get rid of. To get them later. A lot of sweet potatoes and some zinnias I thought would grow with some basil. I got some basil there. The Romas are falling over. They're so heavy with fruit, and I didn't tie them up. So, yeah, it's always a chore to do. This is the calendula. I have some scattered here and there. I put this in my cannabis cream. She's really good with comfrey, calendula, cannabis. If you make cream, yeah, try it. I don't know, are they getting a disease? No, but lots of beans. I'm excited for this bean and this chickpea. And I hear raw chickpeas taste really good. But you know, when I squeeze them, they don't feel like they're full of much. Let's see. Well, it's just green right now inside. It's nice. It's just fresh. Fresh like a pea. So I had some opal basil here that didn't do well like those. I don't know why. But I have planted more basil. And I freeze the basil oregano salad dressing. And it's really good all winter. My rosemary. I only got one this year. And some Thai basil. I like to plant some Thai basil for my neighbors. So I don't know if I'm going to get any good peppers this year, so I'll probably be buying another case. I saved these. They were like $1 something from a store. They look so unhealthy and sad, so they were like stray puppies. I took them home, just like these, but I wish I could get them greener. I'm going to have to give them an egg. I did not give them an egg, so I'm going to give them an egg. And that's what I'll do. Oh, this is my, mugwort. A new lady friend that we trade plants with. Found her on Marketplace. So, yeah, I'm happy to have that. And what? Oh, I thought that was my, am I getting rust on my, this is another copper boy. And a cafe au lait. I was running out of places to put things, so I had to pick and choose where everything was going to go. Whoops. Oh, the mosquitoes are bad. I planted that sunflower. I had to move from the front, way in the back. Oh, but look at Fong's lily tree. They're so beautiful. Am I missing anything? No, I think I got everything in the back. Well, that's gonna conclude the back garden tour for July 2026. Hope you're still here. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I hope to see you in the front yard tour. And I also hope you had a beautiful grow season. And I'm thinking of everybody this year who, in some way, shape, or storm, lost their gardens or homes. Anyway, my thoughts and prayers are with you. Take care.
Shadows play, ancient past.